Today is Tuesday, Parashat Matot. Actually, this Shabbat we're going to be reading two parashiot, Matot and Mas'eh. But from Parashat Matot there is an important concept, an important idea to learn from. The tribe of Reuven and Gad come to Moshe Rabbeinu and ask him to please let them have the portion on the east side of the Jordan before they go into the land of Canaan. So the other tribes will inherit the land of Canaan and Eretz Israel, that is, and the tribe of Reuven and Gad would stay Me'ever HaYarden, which would be on the other side of the Jordan, on the east side of the Jordan. And the reason for their request is they say the land of that area has very good grazing fields for their livestock. And Reuven and Gad were blessed with a lot of livestock, a lot of sheep, cows, etc. And they said that area would be very good for us to have. So Moshe Rabbeinu makes a deal with them that they would be able to get those portions only if they came in and fought together with their brothers, with the rest of the tribes, in the conquest of the land of Canaan. But the dialogue between Reuven and Gad and Moshe has some very important lessons to learn from the nuances in the words that are used. Reuven and Gad say, please let us have this land so that we can have enclosures for our livestock and we can build cities for our children. The order is first the livestock and then the children. Moshe corrects them in the way that he responds. He says, yeah, you can have it as long as you come and fight together with your brothers, the other tribes. You can have that land for your children and for your livestock. He corrected them in terms of the order of importance they give to things. Unfortunately, even nowadays, many people get into the situation where they give more importance to their business and to their work and to whatever activities they're involved in, more importance to that than to their children. Very important to weigh the relative importance of things. Jewish education for kids, it is costly. There is no secret about it. But is it more important for you to lease a very expensive car? And when it comes to children's education, no, it's too expensive? Or would you put more emphasis on the education of your kids and invest in it what it really deserves, even at the cost or at the expense of other things that you would have otherwise put the money into? Are you spending more time at the office and years pass by very fast to find yourself, after your kids are already in their 20s, that you missed out on quality time with them when they were very young and during their teenage years? Are we giving our all attention to some subjects that are maybe important, but not as important as others that would need our attention? And I'm sure that every person can find examples within his personal life. But this portion of the Torah, with the way that Moshe Rabbeinu answers them, tells them basically, put the emphasis on what should be emphasized. First your children, and then your livestock. Of course, it's important to earn a living and to have business and to have a profession, and you should give it the time that it deserves. But at the same time, think about those other subjects that may be more important that you may neglect. And that goes again in everything in life. A person could be involved as a student to learn a profession, and he has other activities, social, entertainment, etc. And you can find somebody that instead of investing the time while he's involved in as a student into other things that are not as important, and those other things may also be necessary in terms of his scheduling of the day. in terms of his attention, but are you giving your attention to what is more important, the attention that it deserves? And one example here that is brought by Moshe Rabbeinu and by Reuven and God is mentioning children, family. Family is very important. Attention to the spouse, to the children, giving those the most important, together with everything else that a person is doing, is a very important lesson of the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.